So as a reminder here, Tony, we're crowning all new champions on the show. Now we've got new tag team champions. I guess Shane Douglas and Buff Bagwell are the new tag champs.
Yeah. And there's a man cow sign. Wow. And
man cow.
I haven't thought about man cow in a long time.
It's funny, Tony, as we're watching this, you'll say something and then literally 3 seconds later it happens. You were like, oh, he was the opposite of Sting. And then Sting comes out. And you're like, oh, Vince Russo didn't get involved. Then Vince Russo gets involved immediately. Like you have this.
Yes.
Your brain is too set. It's too into professional wrestling.
Well, it's funny because we started this watch along with him saying, I don't remember a fucking thing about this show. And then as he gets going, he just accidentally predicts everything.
Well, yeah, because, and you know what, that's legitimately just being a part of the business for all these years. It really is. And it's also the fact that, and Orange, I've told this story many times, but when Russo went out and called Hulk Hogan a piece of shit, that famous promo that he did for Hogan Walk, I didn't believe it was real. And I still to this day don't believe it was real. And Vince and I, Russo and I got into an argument about it days later about, you don't believe it was real? I said, no, I don't. I guess I've just been doing this too long to believe that anything is a work. So, and then there was a deal, and I remember we were in the Pepsi Center in Denver, and Buff Bagwell had been talking on camera about Kimberly, and someone said in the back, we were in the announcer room, someone said, Buff Bagwell just arrived, and he and Dallas are in a fight backstage. And I went, it's not real. So yeah, they are really going to. I said, no, it's not real. It's a freaking angle. They're trying to work the fucking boys. Get back in here. So I don't believe any of that stuff. I don't.
I every now and then, Conrad, I'll see Tony and Schiavone, this Tony.
Yeah. Yeah. Our Tony.
And I'll just be like, I'll just say like, man, you've seen a lot of wrestling.
Boy, have I ever.
The idea of how much wrestling you have seen is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? I'd like to, but it'd be impossible. I'd like to go back and try to count the matches that I've called.
Oh,
I guess it could be done, I mean, I can count the baseball games I've done because I did 144 a year for like all those years. So you can count those up, but wrestling, man.
Hey, are you on Cage Match?
Yeah. Well, am I on Cage Match?
That's a great question. Let me let's take a look.
Yeah. Like, I wonder if they could search you. You can find out that way.
I don't know.
I never used Cage Match until I got to AEW. I didn't know what it was.
I didn't know what it was either, but my God, is it a resource? Oh,
it's crazy.
Yeah, I don't.
It's unbelievable.
Well, here's how you know it's bullshit. It says Tony's 5'10". Ain't no fucking way. No, that I don't see any matches listed there. Counting all the stuff though. I mean, when I think about that, didn't Jericho do a book with Marvez not too long ago about his entire history? Maybe we need him to do one for you, Tony.
Yeah, let's do one for me. Yeah, I'm for it.
Like those frilly toothpicks.
Yeah, let's put it in comic book form.
Boy, if you could just animate your whole life, you'd like to, wouldn't you?
Yeah, boy. My life has been a cartoon.
It kind of has.
It really has. It's been a freaking cartoon. And that's why I was so really into doing a comic book, because Sting's coming out again.
It's a tournament, baby. We're crowning a U.S. champ here. The winner of this match, whether it's Scott Steiner or Sting, will be the United States champion. And I'm sure Sting is thrilled to be competing for the U.S. title.
Yeah, I'm sure he's thrilled about coming back out again.
This is his third match on this show, by the way.
Oh my God.
14 matches.
There was 14
in total.
matches?
Yeah.
Oh my God. And what's the main event for this thing?
Jeff Jarrett and DDP.
Gotcha.
We got a fun question from one of our folks who are watching along with us over at Ad-Free Shows and the WHW Patreon. This is from Tony's goddaughter, Brooke. She wants to know, #Ask Orange Cassidy. If you were wrestling in the 90s and early 2000s, which promotion would you have signed with? WWE, WCW, or ECW? Do you have a preference there?
I mean, I'd probably do ECW, but just because I feel like I'd fit in a little bit better there. And a little more freedom. And let's be serious, WWE or WCW would not have signed me. So
I don't know. I get a feeling, Orange, that Vince Russo would have loved your
He would have loved it.
style.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really think so.
I mean, look at what Norman Smiley was doing earlier. Are you telling me that?
Yeah, he was in a bathroom stall in a catcher's outfit.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's not to equate what you do to being in a bathroom stall.
No, you're absolutely right. But it is. I think about that a lot. That because of AEW, I'm able to wrestle the way I want to wrestle. Right? Like I feel like if I was in a situation like this, they would see me and just make me be the guy that I wouldn't do anything else. I would just be the guy who hides in bathrooms.
I got you.
You know, I wouldn't. They wouldn't let me evolve the way that I would like to.
Yes. Yeah.
I would never to be able to have a full match against Jeff Jarrett. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, now, I mean, let's say you had signed with ECW back then. Okay. Now you would still be trying to put your life together because you wouldn't have gotten many payoffs that were promised to you. And you'd be able to watch WWE right now and watch Paul Lee dangerously be 800 pounds. So it was, there you go. So your life's better.
My life's better for it, huh?
Plus you're probably just a wee little kid back then anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Anybody you'd like to shit on today, Orange? Tony's, he's shitting on everybody for both of us.
I don't shit on that. Just Pauline needs some intervention. Okay. He does. I mean, I'm a lifetime member of Weight Watchers. I've been a fat ass. Okay. So I know what it's like. So he needs some intervention before he drops dead. Jesus Christ. Whew. Whew. I would have loved to him. You're skinny compared to him.
I would have loved to have seen Orange Cassidy and Scott Steiner. Did that ever happen on an independent?
Yes, it did.
Where can we go find that? Do you remember the name of the promotion?
It's not a great subject.
Oh, copy that. Okay, got it.
It's for a promotion.
I understand.
Okay.
But Brian Cage was involved.
Okay.
And luckily Brian Cage was there.
Okay.
Which I don't think anybody's ever said ever.
Oh, I just put two and two together thanks to our friends over at Cage Match. Copy that. Understood.
But I mean, he was cool.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah. We thought he was going to kill Conrad one day.
Yeah.
But found out it was a work.
Well, he actually called before we got him at StarCast. He actually called me and told me he was going to come to my house. And I believe the phrase was fucking kill me. Or fucking kill you. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. You have my address. You've been here before.
And when I said, he's cool, was in the ring, like,
yeah,
wrestling. I don't know him at all besides that brief interaction.